Hey guys, today we're playing this Naya combo deck in Historic, gonna be running some best of one games. If you haven't seen this deck before, it all revolves around this new alchemy card, Val Maroon Surveyor. Whenever you discover, investigate, scry, surveil, or seek one or more cards, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain a life. We really only care about the scry here because we're running the Moon Dancer. Whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on this and you scry 1. These two cards create an infinite loop together where you just keep pinging the opponent and gaining life while you scry. You do need a way to start the combo by gaining life, so we're running Soul Warden, Guide of Souls, and we also have one Healer of the Glade. This is in the deck just in case I need a way to start the combo and I can hit it with Green Sun Zenith. Also, we could start the combo with an Oscillate Pride as well. And we also have Gilded Goose, which we can sacrifice a food token to gain life. So several different ways to start off the combo. We're also running Birthing Ritual as a way to help find our combo pieces on top of Green Sun Zenith. There's quite a few ways you can build this deck. There's like Convoke versions, there's Collected Company versions. I just wanted to try and really be hyper focused on comboing off. So I kind of built the deck like this to be really good at doing that. It is pretty squishy, you know, Fatal Push, Path to Exile, whatever. Any cheap removal is pretty rough for this deck. I'll also note there is one other new alchemy card we're playing that is Thought Partition. People are calling this the White Thoughtseize, which I don't know if I'd exactly call it that, but it is a way to very cheaply disrupt your opponent's game plan, you know, stop them from like just having a Fatal Push for 1 mana. It's really good against Kozilek's command, so been pretty happy with Thought Partition in the deck. With that out of the way, let's just get into it, see if we can combo off on some people. I think this hand's okay. I mean, I have one of the pieces and I'll wait to get another one. So we'll try it. Could be a mirror match. Alright, there's Zenith. I'm just gonna play Birds of Paradise. It looks like it's probably a mirror. So this is gonna be an important time to have a Fragment Reality. Okay. So they shocked for the Sacred Foundry, which probably means they have a fragment. So, I mean, I don't exactly like getting my Valve like hit by a fragment, but I don't really think I have, like, I can just pass and play around it. Okay. If they had one, they decided not to play it. So next turn, I do have a win. I can Green Sun Zenith to get the other guy. I can't think of the name off the top of my head now. The moon creature. And they could still have a fragment. Oh, they might. So they can definitely disrupt here. Like, this will start the combo. Alright, I mean, they have 2 cards, so let's just see. Yep. Alright, next turn we can play Birthing Ritual if we don't die from the combo. Uh-oh. Alright, they didn't hit. That's huge. They still have 1 card with the birds, though. And we need to hit from Birthing Ritual. So might as well play the birds. Alright, come on, Birthing Ritual. Big hit. We didn't hit. We did not hit. I still think I'd rather have the Ocelot Pride over this guy that's not going to do anything. And now we're at least like holding up a fragment in case they draw another piece. So that is going to get pretty big. They left it on top. The good news is we get another pretty big chance to find our last combo piece. All right, they have a land. All right, we hit. That's game. All right, so these will trigger infinitely, and yeah, we'll win the game. All right, cool mirror game to start the video. That was sweet. We go first. I pretty much have the combo, but we have one land, but I do have 2 birds. Hopefully we draw some more lands. Land on top. I just want 2 lands. That would be great. Yeah, it's alright. Oh, it's probably another mirror. They're just playing Rope Line Attendant, which is a pretty good card. So I want to save my fragment for... Damn, we can't hit. I was wanting to save it. Our hand is so slow without an extra land. Yeah, this is the same deck. Just like the Convoke version of it. So they might have a big Convoke card here. There's Knight Errant. So, if I draw a land, I could win, right? Big land. Yeah! Alright, so we played Moon Dancer. And then this is why this card is in the deck right here. Is we can Green Sun and start the combo. Nice. This hand is pretty bad. I think we just take a mulligan. Alright, this is a very nice turn 3 win. Well, actually, I need to draw a red source, so maybe not. We didn't get any ramp. But if I hit a land, maybe we get there.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
That is a land. So blue-black's probably going to be pretty tough for me. Like, decks that have Fatal Push are pretty bad. I'm thinking it's like a frog, some kind of frog variant. I mean, they probably are holding up Counterspell. You know, it kind of sucks, like, not playing one of these cards this turn. Maybe I try Fragment as a bait spell. Like, really, I want to play Vow in case they kill my birds. So, let's see the counterspell. I mean, I just... Okay, Stern Scolding's, like, even better. Now they have, like, a Fatal Push. That's really rough. Okay. I just don't think I can... Like, they're going to win the game of draw-go. So it's like, I got to be proactive and just try to get through their hand, get through their removal and their counters, which is a pretty hard thing to do. Especially they're playing Stern Scolding. Like, that's grim for us. Alright, that's a piece we could have used earlier. Still, though, our hand's not very strong. I'm probably going to just run out Soul Warden. Jeez. So, Toxic Deluge. I mean, I don't have to pick that. I could just play around it. Which means I'm going to have to assemble the combo in one turn. Like, none of these cards bode well for me. But I guess if I choose the Ransom, then they can't technically play that yet. And now if I play the Warden, they just get a 2-for-1. I would think they would go ahead and use the Toxic Deluge here if I just do that and pass. Yeah, we got nothing. This is probably just not a winnable match with this deck unless I get, you know, ahead early and they don't have Stern Scolding and Toxic Deluge. Like, this is pretty anti-aggro or just anti-creature. I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken the Toxic Deluge, but letting them have the Sorin Ransom, like, you have to imagine that's going to give them just, like, 2 more counter spells or removal spells, and I think I would rather try to go for it on one turn, which is going to be pretty tough to do as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll put Luris in my hand. So there's Frog. This is going to be really tough to win. I don't really have a good idea here. I mean, I could run out the Luris and then expect it to get deluged with the birds, maybe. And that's pretty bad. Like, playing Luris without any value sucks. I guess my other option is Soul Warden into Moon Dancer, which obviously doesn't seem that good either. think they might have... They could have a counterspell for the Moon Dancer. Alright. Grim. That is very grim. And I'm probably going to Fragment on Frog, but they're going to get a Tameo out of it, which is pretty bad too. But I can't like let them draw more cards. That's so rough. Like their deck is just counter and removal, so.
I stayed up too late reading. Again.
I guess if I just naturally drew a Vow here, like we have a chance to win. I would want them to like tap out though. I still think they might have a counterspell or a Fatal Push. Alright, so we'll play the Moon Dancer, see if this can go through. Alright. So I have 5 mana next turn. I mean, it's really not enough to do anything. Like with the Luris, I mean, like, I could play Luris plus another creature, but then they really get some value out of the Toxic Deluge if that's my play. We'll just play birds. I feel like this is the matchup like you want Collected Company in. And we took out all the Collected Companies, but yeah, like control deck is just generally really bad for this. Alright, 5 mana Ransom. Kind of hoping they'd take a Frog. I gave them some really good cards. I think we could probably just concede at this point. I don't really see a way to win. I think we're just better off like not wasting our time. I'll take one more draw and then we can concede, but they're just so far ahead and I'm so far behind. They've like cleanly answered everything while drawing cards. I needed that birthing ritual like way earlier. I'm just gonna replay it. I should have used the birds, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. Alright. I think I've had enough. I think you got this one. GG's. Alright, we get to go first for a change. And this hand is decent. I wish I had a 1-drop, but I mean, I pretty much have the combo, so it's hard to put that back. Looks like we're, oh, it's, okay. Well, it's a deck that's gonna have a lot of burn spells, which might be pretty rough for us again. I don't know. Maybe I should have played Pride there. But if I draw a the 1-drops that let me gain life, we just win on the spot. That's not one of them. So I'm a little bit nervous to run out Vow because they might just kill it. Maybe they don't suspect what I'm doing right now. If I play the Goose and Pride, next turn I have a couple different ways to gain life and extra mana. I think I might just do that. Okay, if that's their turn, then that's fantastic. No land, no land, no land, no land. And they get to do this again. They've drawn a lot of cards. They had to play they had to play a Reef. Well, they have a way to disrupt. I think I just go for it anyway. All right, maybe they don't. All right, that's GG's. Wow, the red deck doesn't have any burn? What's up with that? Okay, we go first, and I think this is a keep. I think I play the birds. Birds, and then we'll play... I don't know, I kind of like playing the birthing ritual. And then I can get the piece I don't get. I can get the other last piece I need from the Zenith. So maybe we just play another... I'm going to sack the Goose. So we got Val. And that's all we really need to get. Is we'll sack the Goose. Get the Val. So they're playing black-green so far in a starting town. There's a Rumble. Okay, so it looks like it's what do you call it? I can't think of the name either. I'm so terrible with card names. The Physician's Assistant. Okay, so we just win the game? Nice. They know what it is. Oh man, oh man. If I had one land or like a birds, I would keep it, but that's too risky. This hand's not great either, but I don't think I like going down to 5. I mean, Guide of Souls into the Oscillate Pride. I mean, that's always a nice start. Eldrazi. Into a Mind Stone. I would love to draw just one of the pieces. I mean, we have a way to gain life right away, but I'm short on 2 of the combo pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then gonna get a Shifting Woodland into a Halfling. So their hand has actually been like what they've been playing has been pretty slow, which sucks for us because I mean this is kind of just like a free win if you can just get the combo pieces. Well, let's play Zenith for 2 and go get one of them. We can at least trigger the Oslet Pride. We'll get the Moon Dancer so we can scry. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, that's the way to find it, so I'll keep it. If we don't die this turn, we have a way to win. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I wish this would hit Planeswalkers. Come on. Yeah, I think we could probably concede. I mean, they just wiped our board. Ay. Maybe they just won't draw anything.
An undisciplined strike.
Again, when you get behind like this is when like Collected Company actually gives you an out. But we just, I don't know. I didn't like Collected Company when I had it. It just always rotted in my hand. GG's. All right, we go first. This hand looks to be pretty good. We just need to hit like one other piece. Eldrazi again. Kind of like using this now. So I'm gonna choose Kozilek's Command, and I'm gonna go ahead and play Val here. That way, if actually this is interesting, right? Because it takes the X out. So is this just like 5 mana do nothing? Oh man, if we would have played Guide of Souls instead of the well, I guess we needed the Partition to make sure they just don't kill one of my creatures from that. But oh wait a sec. No, we're short. We're mana short. I think that I'm just gonna play the Guide. And then I'm gonna fragment this. Okay, that's better. I guess we could just keep the healer of the Glade in my hand. Alright, we should be able to win. Yep, that's gonna do it. Alright, infinite loop. So I think, like, when Eldrazi doesn't get to Ugin, it's a pretty good matchup, right? Like, I mean, we disrupted their hand with the, by making the Kozilek's Command a 5-mana spell. That's really interesting. That Kozilek's Command just becomes 5-mana spell. We go first. This hand looks keepable. They're playing Gigantha. Alright, it's a Wizards match. I kind of want to go Pride here because, you know, unlike the last Wizards match we had, I feel like they just didn't have any burn. If I run out Val, then I'm sure it just gets eaten by a removal spell. I actually think a land would be the best thing I could draw. It's not a land. I think I'm gonna just play Guide and Warden. Like, gaining life is pretty good against this Wizards deck, but they do snowball you pretty quick. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, we got a land. Now the land doesn't help us as much. We're still only going to be able to play one spell. I wouldn't mind running it out now, I think. If they don't kill Val or Soul Warden, then I guess we have a chance to win with the Birthing Ritual next turn. But yeah, it's a deck that that runs a lot of burn spells, and if you know they've been paying attention to this new combo, then they probably want to get rid of this. They probably have a way to give this haste, which haste and plus whatever. Yeah. Huh. Well, let's take a look-sees. Thought Partition I thought was really bad, but it's actually been pretty good for me in this deck. Oh, well, if it's just Consider, then I think they might lose as long as I can hit the Moon Dancer. So we have a good chance to win. I wouldn't say it's a good chance, but a chance. Oh, God. 3 Dreadhorde Arcanist? Alright, we'll choose Iteration. And we whiffed. Big whiffs. But we might as well go ahead and get ourselves a Guide of Souls. So their hand is actually doo-doo. But it could really go sideways for me if they draw one spell, which I mean they get to Consider again. They have Play with Fire, so they're gonna kill the Pride. I like that actually. No blocks. We will continue to gain life. We've gained a lot of life on them from Soul Warden. Alright, well, we got another chance to hit. What are they holding priority for? Okay. That's okay. See, they really should have held on to that play with fire in case I get a Moon Dancer. Alright, come on. We gotta hit here. We gotta hit. Ah, we missed again. Grim. That is so grim. Can't believe we missed every time. I guess I'll get another guide. They like to kill them. So now they can play their 5-mana iteration. Play Illuminating Lash. What did they do? They killed my pride. See, I'm happy about that play. Is that what they did? Oh, these don't have prowess. Or they're not pumping these. For some reason, I thought they played the haste card and prowess, but I guess that was the last game. But the play with fire is pretty rough. But I think they're going to kill Guide of Soul, so technically I still have the combo. I just need to... I just need to hit off Birthing Ritual, which seems like it's an impossible thing to do. We'll take a Green Sun, too. Like, the top 21 cards has to have a Moon Dancer, right? I don't like them drawing more cards. Finding more removal. Yeah, that's kind of what we wanted, a land. Oh my god. That's crazy, dude. So I'd have to sacrifice the birds. That's unbelievable. I mean, these go to the bottom, right? Rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So we've looked at 21 cards and we haven't found the Moon Dancer. That's like pretty unlucky. I don't know how you can get any unluckier than that. But technically, if I don't die here, I still have a slight chance to win, right? Well, actually, I think we're dead, because now they get a Illuminating Lashes 3 times. Which everything has trample, so that's the problem here. Yeah, it's pretty unlucky. I feel like this was a pretty easy win. We just couldn't hit off Birthing Ritual. It's just crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, GG's. All right. Well, I would like to end with a win, if possible. This hand looks to be pretty good. All right. Another land is actually nice. So if I could run out the goose first. If I play the goose first, and next time I keep the food token. Second turn, I play the Val. Yeah, my third turn, I need a way to gain life. That's really the deal. Which means I probably have to play Pride next turn. Well, actually, if I just play Goose plus Val, then we have the win. But if they have some removal spell, then I don't know. I think that's safer to just play the Oslet Pride, because I can play both those cards next turn. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. I guess this... Okay. I think we're good unless they have, like, what, Swords to Plowshares or something? Oh shit, I drew this... I drew the guide, I wasn't even paying attention, but... Either way, I just needed to gain life. I got hyper beam focused on this. On this Oslet Pride. Alright, well, I'm glad we got to finish the video with a combo win. I mean, I think this deck's pretty sweet. It's really easy to play and assemble, and I think it's a glass cannon, though. Like, it's pretty easy to pick apart, too. Play control. Alright, GG's. And so what we were just saying is, yeah, it's a very easy to assemble combo, but it's also very easy to disrupt it. Like a Fatal Push, Stern Scolding, you know, removal, cheap removal is really good against this deck. But at the same time, it's also just very easy to make the combo, to win on turn 3. And it's a pretty easy deck to play, and it's pretty fun playing this deck. I enjoy stupid things like this. And, you know, for what it's worth, we're like near the top of Mythic, competing pretty well with it in best of 1. So I like this deck a lot. I'm interested to see like what other builds people are doing. You know, we did see Convoke. I've seen lists with Collected Company. We'll see how this deck evolves over time. So thanks for watching the video, and I will see y'all for the next one.
Hey guys, Siege Rhino here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bah.